In this video, I'm going to show you on how you can add a background to text in Canva. So this is one kind of editing that is going to allow the text to be visible when it is placed on top of a picture or an area that has more or less the same color as the text. So for example, I have this picture, and as you can see, this text is barely visible. You can still see it, but it's not going to be very visible to a lot of people, especially if they are not adjusting the screen brightness. This text is basically invisible. So we want to add background, and therefore the text is going to be more visible. Now there are two methods that you can try. First method is by adding some effects to this text. So you can click on the text box, click effects, and after that you want to click background, and here as you can see, we got this nice black background. You can change the color to whatever color that you want. For example, I'm going to be using green. I think it looks great. And after that, you can adjust the spread, you can adjust the roundness, which is the edges of the background. And the best thing about this method is that it's going to adapt automatically to your text. So if you add something else, it will adjust automatically, and I think this is really cool. So that was for the first method. The second method is a bit tricky, but I do personally I use that many times when the first method is not applicable. So the second method is really just by adding a shape behind this picture. So let's go to elements, and I'm gonna be using a simple square shape like this one, or you can also use this rounded square. It's totally up to you. Let's go with square, and after that I'm going to change the color to maybe green again, and I'm going to adjust it accordingly. And there you go. You can also, for example, you can also change the color into a gradient. I think it looks really cool if you are using gradient. So yeah, that is another thing that you can do if you are using this method. And also, if you, for example, if you see the image, the shape is blocking the text, all you need to do is you have to right click, layer, and click send backward, and it will immediately push back and it will be placed behind the text, which is something that we want. Anyway, that is how you can add background to text in Canva.